In the early going it looked like the Atlanta Hawks were going to walk out of Madison Square Garden with a 2-0 series led over the New York Knicks, but a late surge fueled by Reggie Bullock, Julius Randle and Derrick Rose helped the Knicks to a 101-92 win in Game 2 Wednesday night. The Hawks, led once again by a standout performance by Trae Young, were getting everything they wanted in the first half. Hunter and Kevin Huerter were knocking down shots, as each of them finished with 18 points. However, a cold shooting stretch at the end of the game, and a resurgent Knicks offense were the difference maker in this contest. The series is all knotted up at 1 game apiece as it now shifts to Atlanta for Game 3 on Friday at 7 p.m. ET. But before that game, let's examine 3 takeaways that led to the Knicks' win in Game 2. The only reason the Knicks were in a position to take control of the game and eventually win it is because of Derrick Rose's performance. From start to finish, he was the best player on the floor for New York, finishing with 26 points, 4 assists and 4 rebounds off the bench in nearly 39 minutes of action, the most of any player on the team. To contrast, starting point guard Elfrid Payton played just 5 minutes, and finished the game with 1 point while going 0 for 2 from the field. Rose's 14 first-half points is what kept the Knicks treading water heading into halftime, and it led coach Tom Thibodeau to start him in the second half in favor of Payton. Similar to how Game 1 went, the Knicks struggled for a majority of the game to get anything going on offense. So having someone like Rose, who can create his own shot, in with the starters proved to be a major key in why New York's offense began to come alive after halftime. He was essentially getting anything he wanted on offense: shots at the rim, three-pointers, everything. Rose played the entirety of the third quarter, and for good reason given no other Knicks guard showed they could initiate the offense as well as Rose tonight. It would be a surprise at all to see Thibodeau make a change to the starting lineup for Game 3, especially when you consider Rose's performance and the lack of spark the starting unit has opened both games in this series with. It was another inefficient shooting night for Randle, who despite finishing the game with 15 points and 12 boards, went 5 of 16 from the field and 2 of 7 from deep as the Hawks did a good job at containing him once again. However, at the tail end of the third quarter and into the fourth, we began to see shades of the Randle who was deserving of winning Most Improved Player this season. Instead of a Knicks guard trying to feed him the ball in the paint, where he was swarmed by double teams, Randle started bringing the ball up himself and creating his own shot. He knocked down a couple triples in the third quarter, and scored 11 of his 15 points in the third frame of action.